of these. And we gotta open it. It's actually funny because when 151 first came out, I did like a big opening with the homie CT and Mr. Keem. And it was a Japanese side of the set, but I opened so many boxes that I kind of just got it in and out of my system. I didn't want to open any of this when it came out in English. I was like, I'm good. And then it became impossible to find. When the product became impossible to find, part of me was like, damn, I kind of wish I had opened the English set. And when I went to find it, it was no longer available to find. It was impossible. This is like right around the time when the scalper era of Pokemon became absolutely insane. And I literally missed out. So, while I was at the Front Row Car Show in San Diego, yesterday at the time of recording this video, when it gets uploaded, I guess, a couple days ago, I went to my locals. They had a table there, rare and sleeveless, so much love to them. And as they were packing up, they were like, I really don't feel like taking this back because it's such a big box. I was like, you know what? I'll buy it. I would love to open this anyways. And I want you to know, every time I bought a box or anything from rare and sleeveless, it's always been magical. Again, I told a story, but when, look at this Blastoise. Ooh. When I bought a singular prismatic evolutions ETB from them, that's when I pulled, or it was actually my fiance at the time, she pulled the Umbreon. And so yeah, they have the magic touch. So I figured, yeah, I'll buy it. You know, I'll get my 151 fix finally, and hopefully it'll be something good. And then I never have to open this again. What's funny is I actually bought a booster bundle, like 10 boxes, and I intended on opening it, but I was like, this is just, it looks so good. I don't want to open it. So it's just sitting in my closet. And maybe one day when I got the itch, once down the line, I'll start cracking those. But all right, obviously the big goal is going to be any of the big starters. Charizard is my number one goal here. And then also Blastoise as well. Voltorb, Krabby, also got this for a great price as well, which is nice. Sandshrew, Seal, Seadra, Kabuto, Illume. Damn, it's an essay. Am I looking at a Yu-Gi-Oh card right now? Why is there a literal piece of literature on this card? Magnemite, Seeking, and Jinx. Ew, why does Jinx look like that? Alright, I'm gonna put this fire energy right here for good luck. That is going to channel the amazing pull that we're going to get in this video. Specifically the Charizard, because this is about to be a fire video. I hope at least, because I don't want to open my booster bundles and I also don't want to buy more of these. Right, pack number 2, we're at Coughing, Angela, Grimer. I like that art. It's actually kind of nice. You know Grimer got a smell. Does anybody here actually like Grimer? I know every Pokemon is someone's favorite Pokemon. Is Grimer actually someone's favorite Pokemon? And if so, would you have that in the Pokemon universe? Because you can't tell me that this guy doesn't smell. I like to imagine any Pokemon battle that happens, they throw out a Grimer and it's like, Anyways, Pinsir, Fields Transfer, Golbat. I like how what is that? Bro got that poison gas breath. Haunter, Ekans, and Omastar. Good card. But yeah, I don't know. I refuse to believe someone actually would use a Grimer in a battle. Because you don't know, because obviously we sit here and play these games at home, or we play the card games. We don't know the situations of the attributes that we can't know and feel in Pokemon. One being smell. Now I know Grimer and Muck gotta be stinky. Goldeen, Weeping Bell, Ghastly Artist Fire, Paris, Hero, Onyx, Dragonair. Now that's the majestic Pokemon. Look at that art too. Ooh, I like that art. I'll put that back here. We got Pikachu, Energy Sticker, and Venusaur EX. Okay, all right. So we're getting some fire. We get some fire. We get a little bit of fire. I like it. Okay, it's not good enough though. We want the Charizard. All right, 151, pack number 3. See what we got. We got Clefairy from the moon. We got Machop. Y'all think y'all taking a Machop in a fight? Be honest. Porygon. Is this homage to the OG art? I feel like it is. I like the Buzz. Sandslash. Nidorino. Golduck. Poliwhirl. Ooh. Ammonite. And this counts as what, an SIR, right? And Jolteon gun. That is cool. Once again, I'm saying SIR, and I'm just probably saying the wrong thing because it's so long since I opened cards. I don't know what the original terms are anymore. Illustration rare. Super illustration rare. Rigi illustration rare. Full art. Okay, it's a full art. Oddish. Mankey. You got Meowth. You got Execute. Arcanine. Tentacruel. Snorlax. Machamp. Helix Fossil. And then Marowak. I like how we're just going into the whole theme of the fossil Pokemon. From Ammonite to Omastar to even the Helix Fossil. Lord Helix, if you know, you know. I'm also, by the way, I keep saying this all the time, but I'm a big fan of the Hollow Energies. I think it's just the energy pattern. It's just so nice. It's just the shine. It's just always, I just like the shine. Eevee. Dome Fossil. You got Weedle. How many people do you think in the Pokemon universe accidentally like backed up and it bumped into Weedle and then it got poisoned? I know that has to happen a lot. Zubat, Victreebel, Big Air Balloon, Primeape, Caterpie, Vaporeon, and Vaporeon. Again, that happens oddly a lot, where you go from reverse hollow into the hollow version of the same card. Can't tell me that isn't rigged, because it happens way too often. Alright, we got Pidgeotto, one of my favorite OG birds, Magmar, Shelder. Like, here's another one. Do you think when you're around Magmar, like, Magmar's just hot? Like, surely it's just like, it's, imagine you're just sitting there chilling and Magmar is just next to you and it's just like, bro, you're hot, get out of the room. Like, stuff like that. Like, we never think about those attributes of being around a Pokemon. Again, Charmeleon, another one. That tail gotta be kind of warm. Pidgeot. Ghastly. Ooh, reverse. And then we got Omastar. Stuff that I want to know and will obviously never get an answer because we don't live in a Pokemon universe. Imagine every time Tyranitar is walking in your house, just knocks everything over because that man be creating earthquakes. I know Ponyta, they actually revealed that lore when I was a kid. Ponyta's fire is actually not hot if it trusts you. Or something like that. Pikachu. Farfetch'd. You got Old Amber. You got Butterfree. Lapras. Cycling Road. Oyster. Dratini. And then Raichu behind. Followed by Nothing But Sadness. I feel like with me getting that Venusaur EX and the Almanite, we're probably not going to hit anything big. Not going to get anything good. Okay, but it's still kind of nice to open these. Okay. Staryu. Charmander. Oh boy right there. Spearow. I know Spearow's an asshole. Just look at it. Rhyhorn. Golbat. Leftovers. Birds in reverse. Slowpoke. Bro, he's just chilling. Seadra. Then Ditto. I would assume the big hit would pop up in the second reverse slot, right? Not the last one. That's what always tends to happen. All right, last 3 packs. Can we get anything good? The last 3 packs. I hope so. All right, so we got Slowpoke, Growlithe, we got Geodude, Jigglypuff, Golduck, Pinsir, Bills Transfer, Coughing, Victreebel. Ooh, that art is kind of gas. Is that Hyper Beam? Or is that Devolution Ray? Also, what a disrespectful attack! If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolved Pokemon, evolve it by putting its highest stage evolution card into your opponent's hand. Can't read apparently. Bro, you sit there and you spend the effort to evolve your Pokemon just to get a reverse evolve. That's kind of disrespectful. Right. Down to the last 2 packs. Can we get one more banger? Potentially the banger. I would love to get a Charizard. Alright. Zubat. Goldeen. Nidoran. We got Ghastly. Sandslash. Carino. Golduck. Hitmonchan. Ah. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, that's the last pack. Last pack. I mean, if it's anything like how I always see the patterns, it's like you always get something good, some kind of like fancy art, and that's it. They like, yeah, that's all you need. I hope that's not the case. I hope we got one more good hit. But we'll see. We got Tentacool, Rattata, Squirtle, Lickitung, Seadra, Kabuto, Gloom. First reverse. Far-fetched. Ah. No. But we got another hollow energy, which is like, oh, great. You shouldn't have. Okay. Well. Yeah. That gets. I got my itch, basically. I got my itch and didn't succeed. So it is what it is. Kind of a short video today, but hey, like I said, we're back. We're back. Get those 4 packs. That's all that matters. You know what? If there's enough feedback around this, if you liked the video, if you enjoyed, if you had fun, and comment as well, I may try to find more 151. Because I think it's gonna be a bit easier now to find than it is anything else, just because everyone's focused on Destined Rivals. And like I said, I would love to experience pulling that Charizard again, because I kind of missed out on that. It's funny, when I opened the packs at Mr. Keem's event like a year ago, I had a God box where I pulled the entire evolution line of Bulbasaur and Squirtle. Yeah, Bulbasaur. Second, I like brain freeze. Bulbasaur and Squirtle. So I pulled that entire line, which was nice. But did not get the chance to experience pulling that Charizard. I would love to. But if y'all down for that, let me know. Otherwise, stay tuned for more. See you next upload.